Talk about like the power and the politics behind a show like this. It must be fun to kind of play with that a little bit and kind of get into the social aspect of these medieval times.
Yeah.
How was it to play with, the idea of chasing a throne or chasing that power and kind of being on an individual journey in that sense for both of you?
I loved it. Like, I think Catherine has a really strong sense of her destiny, and she comes to England and she knows that she's going to be Queen of England. And I think that kind of real sense of determination is really fascinating, especially for a woman. If it were a man, we wouldn't question it at all. But because she's like fiercely determined, we're like, ooh, okay, that's not what I was expecting, but that's really cool. And then, and she gets like the relationships that she has with other women in the show, like Margaret Beaufort is this incredible, strong, powerful character. But again, when the two of them are pitted against each other, it's not clear which one's good and which one's bad, which one's hero, which one's villain. They're both pretty Machiavellian, they're both pretty manipulative, but they're pitted against each other in a really cool way.
Yeah, how did you feel about it?
I mean, I think the thing that's so good and interesting about the books and this show is that you kind of see things from the female perspective. So you might know the history of Henry and his wives, but they're the kind of side note of what you might know. And what this show does is it shows you from the perspective of the women and the sort of ways in which their lives were constrained because of their gender, I think. And so for Maggie, she didn't get to pick her husband. He was someone who she was married to make her loyal to the king. He was a Tudor friend. But she got lucky and she fell in love with him, and he's a kind and good man. But yeah, she doesn't have those choices. Their kind of power does come from who they marry, and that choice is often taken out of their hands, which is what you see with Catherine as well, what she has to fight for who she wants to be with and the destiny that she believes is for her.